The Angels over under number is 81.5. They won 73 last year. They had Ohtani was an MVP a couple years back. He finished second this past year. Obviously, there were some injuries to Trout. Rendon was hurt again. Angels over under 81.5.
This is the same thing. This is a big jump, right, from where they were last year. You're expected to find a lot of wins above replacement, as you would say, from the year before. I think they do have it, to be honest with you. I expected them to be better last year, to be honest with you. They have two of the best players in the world, and one of those is a two-way player in Ohtani, which it's so corny, but it almost makes it three, right? They have three terrific players. They went and got Hunter Renfroe. They got Brandon Drury. That lengthens the lineup quite a bit. I do see them going over this, and maybe to me, this I don't want to say significantly over. No, I'm not going to get carried away.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
I
get
thought you were
carried
gonna
away.
I thought you were gonna say the P word and that they were gonna make the playoffs.
Playoffs. I see them. To me, it's an easy over. I don't know why. I think it's an easy over. How long can you hold Anthony Rendon down? That's another thing. It's an injury issue, right? But I just don't see them having as much bad luck as I feel that they've had just overall. I feel like they should be better, and I think this year they will be. Now, the interesting thing to me with the Angels is if I'm wrong and they're not doing anything, do they hang on to Ohtani?
Yeah, and that's gonna be the key. Obviously, they're gonna probably try to extend him now. I don't know why they haven't extended him yet. Maybe he wants to hit free agency. Maybe he doesn't. I want the Angels to be so good, and I really do. I love Mike Trout. Is one of my favorite
They
players
will
because I
be.
love
Just
greatness.
say they will be.
But I gotta go under. I just haven't seen it, right? And I think key, same with the other teams, is health, right? Mike Trout was hurt. Obviously, he missed 20 plus games. They're talking about how his injury is kind of like, hey, he's gonna have to play through this for his entire
Yeah.
career. So does that mean he's gonna miss another 20, 30, 40 games? I think he ended up missing like 40 something games last year. So that's a big thing, big question mark there. Otani has put up probably the most impressive back-to-back seasons we've ever seen in the history of baseball. And they still won 73 games last year. So he's only one player. Even though he's two players, he's still only one player. Bullpen
Well, he's
wise, well, yeah, he's one. So bullpen wise, I don't think they are that much better. They added Tyler Anderson thinking like, hey, he's going to be an amazing Cy Young candidate. He was a Cy Young candidate for the Dodgers, not for you. I love the Drury edition, Hunter Renfroe edition. I just don't know about Rendon. And if Rendon is healthy, they're going over. I think they're going over because he's that big of a piece. Like he's that good of a player that can carry an entire franchise. We saw it with the Nationals in 19, how they won the title, and he was a big part of it, right? So a lot of it falls on health, with same thing with a lot of the teams. But I'm going under just because I haven't seen it. And I don't think they've been that close recently. I feel like they're always like up and down. And we always get excited for the Angels at the beginning of the year. And then they start playing and they start losing. And they're like, yep, here they go again. We might never see Mike Trout in October.
Yeah, no, and I guess I'm looking at it optimistically because, like I said, I can't see them continuing this kind of stretch of bad luck where we do think maybe this is their year. Not necessarily huge aspirations, but this is where they turn the corner. But you're right. If Rendon is healthy and Trout manages to stay healthy, that's not a bad first six of your lineup. You can piecemeal everything out together. Now, obviously, you need pitching, and they're not necessarily great in that area. But I think they sneak by it. I think they sneak by that 81. But I'm very interested to see what the number has to be around June to see. Because I don't think they re-sign Ohtani, to be completely honest. And it's to your point. If they haven't done it yet, I don't know. And I mean, we're not privy to that. There's a lot of things that can change. But if they haven't done it yet, I don't know if they will.
And if they haven't signed Ohtani yet, that means that if they start 25 and 38, they may look into trading him. You have to get something back for him, right? He's too good of a player. So you may try to look and trade him midway through the year.
No,
I don't know.
That's what I mean. I'm saying around June 1st, I want to see if they're keeping him or if this will be bigger than the Juan Soto sweepstakes I think that we had, because even a team that has no chance at re-signing him, if you're in the hunt for the playoffs,
You go after
and
him.
maybe you weren't supposed to be there, you go all out because you're getting a pitcher and you're getting a hitter. It's going to be. I almost wish I'd taken the under so I could see the sweepstakes, but unfortunately, they will be very good this year, and Ohtani will be a big part of that.
And that's the thing. If they end up trading Ohtani, which is still hard to see or envision because the package that they would need to get, it would be insane. But it probably, to my point, I think that would make it easier to go under the 81.5, right? Trading Ohtani, I don't think is going to help you. You're not a better team if you trade Ohtani, is what I'm trying to say. So, Angels,
That's a hot take.
good luck. I hope you guys go over. I want to see Mike Trout play in October. Since we haven't seen it in so long, Rendon hasn't been healthy. I got to take the under.